Fellas, there is already a dialogue skipper for Borderlands 4. It has been made. It triggers antivirus detection, though. Kind of a problem. Apparently, DLL files, if they're not signed properly, might be picked up as a Trojan by your computer, which is totally terrifying to think about. But 1,000 people have downloaded it, 19 people have endorsed it. There's a couple repeat downloads. So, like, it's probably legit. It's made by a very reputable modder. It is made by Red X Yeti. I have several of their mods. Like, so many mods. Like, a ton of mods. There's Borderlands, Skyrim, Fallout. Pick a game that people would normally mod. And, yeah, like, they've probably modded that game. They make a lot of reliable, trustable mods. They've surely not started being a criminal now. If they have, it would be really funny because they got all of that saved up trust, but I highly doubt that they will do that now. So, with this mod, if you press F1, it brings up a nice little thing. You can have 3 keybinds with this. You can have increase in game speed, reset the game speed, and then also skip dialogue, of course. You can also auto skip dialogue if you want the dialogue to be auto skipped. I will not be doing that today. We are going to go through one campaign mission just to see how nice this is. I'm going to do his Vile Sanctum because there's a lot of talking. And just like, you'll see how fast this can skip stuff. Apparently, one of the developers of the game was like, no, don't use it, it might break stuff. And no one's had it break anything yet. Even though they think that it will, it hasn't. No one's ran into, like, I haven't heard anyone complain about it at all. It just works. So, like, it's just super duper nice. We just skipped 3 bouts of dialogue. I'm gonna be able to just run ahead here, skip her dialogue, skip that dialogue. It's not real. You don't need to listen to it on your repeat playthroughs anymore. You can totally just do this. It's great. It is PC exclusive, but you know, it's great. So hopefully they implement something permanent into the game directly. But until they do, we can just do this. I am on the wrong skill tree. Oh well. Oh boy, hold on. But yeah, you get the idea. We can skip dialogue. I'm just going to play through the mission and just kind of enjoy the ability to say nah to just every dialogue ever. Because I think it's funny.
Damn it, they locked the way up.
Oh no, more dialogue.
And I
You're right.
called her.
I have gathered them. Will you? I will.
Cool.
Vault Hunter, over here.
Oh, if you skip that dialogue, it just punches you through. And then we already have a cutscene skipper in game, so that's super nice.
Follow me.
We saw a rift like that at Lictor's Black Site.
A taste of the godlike
We have some oil in our drip.
Power?
Paste.
Just keep skipping.
Aha.
What go?
Okay, so it's not broken, but I do still have to wait for the man to actually walk to his trigger. So, like, that's fine. At least they won't be standing still and talking, probably. There we go. Cool, that worked out just fine. I might as well listen to the dialogue if I'm gonna be stuck in a room fighting dudes until we're clear. Realistically. That is also a nice thing about dialogue skip. You don't have to use it. You can just listen to dialogue if you enjoy dialogue still. If it were just auto skip, I'd probably be a little sad because the void is just kind of weird. If anyone's ever played a game where a mod just auto skips every single bout of dialogue, it just feels so much more empty. So the fact that this doesn't do that is really nice. I appreciate that I can still listen to stuff if I want to. And yeah, listening to dialogue while you're actually, like, fighting or capable of doing stuff, I'm totally down with. This is totally just a thing where if I have to follow an NPC around and they're just kind of rambling but not actually like doing anything and I have to wait for 3 full minutes, I do not like that type of dialogue. That type of dialogue I would be okay with not existing or just being given to me while I'm doing something. Or like in a cutscene would be fine, or just like, you know, something where it actually like makes sense to do. One of my favorite games is Halo 2, for example, and the cutscenes are sick in that game, especially with the anniversary stuff they did a good job with. And like, I'll sit and I'll rewatch those, because like, yes, those are great. But no, if I have to stand next to an NPC for 3 minutes, I'm not about that. I do not want that at all.
Bruce is an advanced model Calder had me liberate from Order Impound. He's loaded with an Ordinite-based weapon system. Should blast right.
I completely forgot I was on UVH5.
I love you. I need
The current balance of the game is so ridiculous.
kick some tail. Seen one.
Dialogue during combat? No problem. I will listen to it all day. As long as I can do stuff.
I made a shred too. What happens to my shred? Risks the
Okay, there is definitely dialogue here that you have to just sit and wait for if you rush too fast. So this does allow to just mash the skip button. Get over to Bruce. Just not have to worry about it.
You'll have to work fast, Wellspring. The Bruce bombs are not terribly.
Bruce strikes again.
Please.
Long live Bruce.
Please. Thank you.
Now shoot the locking mechanism. Fine work. The way is clear.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a lot of dialogue that if you go too fast, you do just have to sit and wait for. There we go. Skip. Another one. And, yeah, no, not breaking. She's just doing her thing. Getting into position. Lictor, don't be weird. Hold on. Boom. Speed up game time so she walks faster. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah. Dialogue Skipper is pretty nice. Turns out, if you can just play the game without having to wait in the in-betweens, it just feels a lot more smooth and a lot more complete.
Well,
And you don't have to just, like, sit there. Ever. So that's nice. And also, yeah, the speed up game time, I used it one time during this. I do like that you can set up auto skip if you want an auto skip. If you don't want it, you don't have to use it. You can listen to as much dialogue as you prefer. That's pretty much it. Link in the description.